What is up, Prince Squad? I am back with another video, and today I'm going to be creating a business card. So if you guys want to see what the process is that I go through, go ahead and stay tuned to this video. Alright, squad, the first thing I'm going to do is I already have created a folder. And with the folder, I kind of I went ahead and got the social media graphics, and I also got, I got some things that I wanted to use, and I also found some business cards that I liked online. So what I'm going to do now is go through and kind of check them out and make up my mind and choose the one that I want to create. So let me see. I'm just going to click on some of them and let you guys check them out. Okay. Y'all can check this one out right here. I kind of like the colors on that one. Okay, so we have this one. This one is really nice. The colors just look so nice together right here. I don't know, those just really stood out to me. As y'all see right here, you can check this one out. This one kind of reminds me of Mikey Designs with the colors that they have. It's not really the CMYK, but it just kind of puts me in the mind of that. Let me see. Okay, that's just some clip art. Okay, this one right here. This one is like kind of the Windows 10 design right here. As you see, I don't know. A lot of them are really going with all these colors and they look really nice. I really like those a lot. Some clip art again. Okay, right here we have another business card that I liked. It's simple colors, and a lot of them are going with that charcoal gray, or I guess it could be black. You can't always tell on the pictures like this when you're looking at them. All right, let me go to the next one. There's just some more clip art, as you guys see. Clip art. Okay, this one I just kind of liked how it had everything on the back. The social media lined up and everything. Nothing too serious. And this one right here, I don't know. I like the colors and the different things right here. The social media sites. They don't actually have the logos on there, but I thought that one was kind of cool also. And we have this one right here that is very simple, and I liked it a lot because it's simple. It's got the social media icons and the different icons for your contact information. And then I guess at the bottom right here, you could put your web page at the bottom. Social media, phone, email, web page at the bottom. Something simple. One-sided card. Not too much going on there. Okay, some of them were not pull up with the photo like that. So I'm gonna just click on them and bring them up. Okay. This one right here, pretty simple one. Not too much to it. Some of this stuff I was just downloading for ideas. We're on social media, just a few things, just downloading for some ideas. This one have, follow us, educate, enlighten, entertain. It's just a few different things that just kind of stood out. So, okay, I think that's all that I have right there. Let me try to go through quickly, and if I see something that I didn't show, I will show it. Okay, so we checked those out, and now I'm going to see, because there was a couple that didn't have, that didn't pop up like that. Like this, I thought this was so nice, but what I would do if I do this one is replace this yellow with the lime green, which is my color, and I would probably put my logo right here on this part of it, and possibly, my logo and possibly the website right there. Yeah, just some ideas with that. And I believe I had one other one that I didn't show. This one right here, as you see right there. Let me see if I'm gonna make it bigger, or actually that didn't make it bigger. Y'all see, your girl don't really use Photoshop, not Photoshop, but paint, like talking about. So you see right there, this business card is pretty neat to me too. I like that one. So let me see which one I'm going to choose. Okay, so I'm just going to choose this one right here, and I'm going to recreate it in my style or in my way or whatever, and let you guys check it out. So I'm going to minimize this window right here, make it a little smaller, and I'm going to zoom in on it right here. All right, let me see, just make it a little bit smaller, zoom in on it right here. All right, so I'm going to go to Photoshop, and right here what I'm using in Photoshop is the Vistaprint website information, and their information 3.617 inches wide, and it's 2.117 inches tall. So this is just what I'm going to use. I'm going to go ahead and put the extras on here because that's what helps me to be able to do my thing with it, line everything up correctly. So I'm gonna go ahead and I just took the extras off. That wasn't what I was trying to do. I meant to do fit to screen. Okay, so I'm gonna do fit to screen so we can check out both of these guys at the same time. Let me see, go ahead and widen that out slightly. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm gonna go ahead and type my information on here. Okay. And just place it. Right now everything may not be lined up correctly, but I'm just gonna place it, kind of place it on there. So all you do to type, and I'm sorry I'm going a little fast, I do want beginners to be able to keep up. On the left side you want to click on your T or your text tool, and once you type the first layer of text, it's going to make a layer over here to the right side. You start off with nothing but your background, and then it makes a second layer, and as you see, what I typed is on this layer. I typed t-shirt chicken, so it's on there. So I'm gonna make a new layer, and to do that, all you have to do is find an area where you haven't already typed it and click, and you can start typing from there. Okay, that one is a little big. As you see on this side, that's smaller, so I'm going to minimize the size. And all of this may not be the exact size that that you wanted at this time. Let me see, just resize. I think I'm going to do 14. Yeah, resize that to about 14. And then I'm going to click on that layer that I just typed, which will say layer 1, and then I'm going to make the bottom layer beneath it. And I'm using a font that I like that actually matches my website, so that's what I'm doing right there instead of using the font that they have. So let me see. Okay, so I'm just going to go with this entrepreneur for right now, and I'm on the wrong thing, and I'm going to make that about 10 point and put it right below here. Let me see. Click on that, and it's a little bit closer than I want it to be, so I'm going to slide it down to where it is by clicking on the selection tool over here on the left side and using the arrow key to move it down or up and into the position that I need it to be. Okay, so I'm going to bring t-shirt chick down slightly right here, and I think I'm going to make it a little bigger. Let me see. Go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and click on it and click on the text tool, and I'm going to, right now it's at 30. I'm going to put it at 36. Okay, and I think I'm going to stick with it right there at 36. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do, as you see, they have their little logo right there. So I'm going to pull my logo in here. And while I'm doing that, let me go ahead and save. Save as, let me see, card video. I'm going to save it as that because I actually have already done this card, but somehow I accidentally deleted it or accidentally did not save it, so having to redo it. Okay, so we're going to click on file at the top right here, and we're going to go down to place embed, and my logo is not in this folder, so I'm going to go and find my logo right quick. T-shirt chick logo. There we go. So there's the folder with all my logos in it. I'm just going to use this one right here in the green shirt and go ahead and place it. Okay, it placed everything. So I'm just going to size it. The way to size it in proportion is by holding shift and changing the size of it to be what I need it to be and moving it into the place that I feel like it looks nice. Okay, so once I do that, I'm going to hit enter and I'm going to hit save. Now, when I'm working in these programs, I like to save as I go. Hit save as I go. Okay, and it's a lot of different ways you can make this next thing that I'm going to make. All of these little rectangles. So right here they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rectangles. So I'm going to do 5 rectangles just like they have right there. And the way I'm going to do it is it's multiple ways you can do it. You can make it into shapes and different things like that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the background tool. I'm sorry, the background layer, and I'm going to duplicate it. Click on duplicate layer. Okay, so then once it duplicates it, I'm just gonna type in one, ONE, because if you don't, this part can get confusing because it's going to be so many layers and you want to be able to find the correct one easily. So what I'm going to do is right click on it right now because you won't be able to see it if I do anything with it. So I right clicked and then I'm going to click on color overlay and it changed the color of it. I'm going to leave it that color for right now just for, the sake of the video, and I'm going to hit OK. And I'm going to go to edit and then free transform, and I'm going to resize this one. So I'm going to hit shift and bring it in, and now I'm going to just bring it up to where I feel like it's a good size, and I'm going to hit enter. Okay. All right, so that's the first one right there. And the other thing I'm going to do, as you see, this card has a black background around it. So I'm going to go to the background layer again and click on it. And then I'm going to hit duplicate layer. And now that I have that layer duplicated, what I'm going to do is come over here to the paint bucket tool and click on the paint bucket tool. And then I'm going to go ahead. I'll tell you what, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cover the first background. Then I'm going to click on the bottom layer background and I'm going to make it green, as you see right there. Now I'm going to take the eye off of the other background, the one that I copied, and I'm going to click on edit, free transform. Let me find it. Free transform. I'm on the wrong one. I gotta go to the right one first, or it won't work. Edit, free transform. And I'm going to click on shift and resize it once again. Okay, so move it out slightly on the edges. And bring that one up a little bit. So I'm making it about a square, about the size of a square, and bringing it in. Move that one over slightly. Okay, and I'm gonna hit enter and save it like that. Okay, so right here we're gonna go back to number 1, which is this small one right here, and I'm gonna click on the selection tool and I'm going to bring it down to right here. And because this top one is red, I'm going to change this color to red. So I double click on color overlay and then I click on that color for the color overlay and I change it to red and hit OK. Okay, so now that I have that one done, I'm going to click on Alt and hold Alt and drag this one down with my mouse. And now that I have that one, I'm going to change the color of it. So the next color that I'm going to do, I'll just make it a separate color. Click on that And I'm going to change that to orange. Tell you what, I'm going to change it. I'm going to just change it to pink for right now. Yeah, I'm going to change it to pink for right now because I don't think I want to use orange in there. And I'm going to move it close to that. Then I'm going to hold down Alt again and drag. Okay, so right now I have 1, 2, 3 of them. I need to make 2 more. So, and also I made one I copied the red one. So what I want to do is change second, the second one that I copied to 2 so that I can keep up with the layers, and change this third one that I copied to 3. Okay, and then I'm going to hit save because you want to save your work as you go. Okay, so this one, I'm going to change the color of that one. I'm going to change it to blue. And I'm not keeping mine in the exact colors that they have, but, you know, just kind of using that as my guide. So after I have number 3, I'm going to hold Alt once again and drag. And I'm going to change that to 4. Okay, I have that. I'm going to change this next color to orange. Let me see. Try to change it to a bright enough orange. One more, just a little brighter. All right. Let me see. That should be good. Okay, I'm going to hit OK on all of those. Go ahead and hit save on the file. And then I'm going to hit Alt once again and make another layer. And I'm going to change this one to yellow. And I'm also going to change it to 5 because it's the final layer that I will be copying. Click on overlay. Click on color overlay. Change it to yellow. Alright, so that's going to be good. Okay, and as you see right here, all of my boxes are not the same size. Let me see. View and extras so you can see what it's looking like. I like to make sure I'm saving everything. Hit view and extras. And the way that I make these closer to the same size is I'm just going to do it by eye. And the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go down to click on number 2 for the pink. And I have the selection tool, so I'm going to use the arrows to kind of bring it up some. And then I'm going to the next one. They're overlapping. So I'm on number 3 using the arrow keys, bring it up some. Just so we can fit them all into the spaces. And now I'm going to go up to 4. Use the arrow key once again and bring it up some. And the next thing I'm going to do is go to 5. You know, the same thing for all of them. Use that arrow key. Bring it up some. All right. So right there, as you see, the orange needs to actually be overlapped on top of the yellow. It's going to have to be on top of the yellow because the bottom 2 are going to be harder to match. So right here, I'm going to take 5 and I'm going to put it below 4. Just grab it, click on it and hold it and slide it down. Okay, I'm still on the yellow layer, so I want to get on 4, which is the orange layer. All right, so about right there should be decent enough. Let me go up a little bit more. All right, so all of them look pretty close to the same. Let me go ahead and hit save. And then I'm going to hit view and hit the extras so that I can look at it. The orange is slightly slightly bigger. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the one for the orange right here, and I'm going to do free transform, and I'm going to actually slide it down a little bit. Let me see. Yeah, I'm going to slide it down just a little bit, and then I'm going to move it up again. Okay, let me see. I'm going to zoom in on that so I can do it better, because I'm really kind of just doing this by eye. So I zooming in will give me a little bit more to be able to do. Let me do it like that, move it up some. All right, and that should be really close. If not, and I did bump it over a little bit, so go ahead and hit enter. So everything should be pretty close to the right size. So I'm just gonna hit fit on screen once again. They're pretty close to the right size. They may not be 100%, but you know, it's gonna be good enough. I mean, you can do things to perfect it and get it exactly the size that you want it, but I'm going to go with what I have. What I want to do next is I'm going to click on file, and I'm going to hit place embed, and I'm going to bring the logos in. Okay, the first logo I'm going to bring in is YouTube, and I'm going to hit click on that, and I'm going to hit place. Okay, as you see, it's huge, so I'm going to shrink it down to the size I need for it to be. And because I'm wanting to do them color coded, I'm putting it right here on the red. Putting it right there on the red, and hit enter. Actually, I want it smaller than that. Make it smaller. You can make it whatever size you want it, but that's about good enough for me. So I'm going to hit enter, and I'm going to delete this white part out the center. Yeah, all I want is the outline of the logo. So I'm going to come over here. Let me actually zoom in so you can see it. Zoom in. Zoom in. So let me get it on the screen for you. Right there, you see the logo. I'm going to take, I like to use the magic wand tool to delete, but I'm gonna just go ahead and click on it with the eraser tool, and right click and get the magic eraser tool, and I'm going to delete that white part on the inside. And then I'm going to come over here to where the layers are, and I'm going to right click, and I'm going to click on blending options, and I want it to be white, so I'm going to do a color overlay. All right, so got it right there. Click on white, color overlay, okay, and file save. All right, so the next one that I'm going to do, I want to place the Instagram logo. I think I only had that one. Okay, so it's huge, so I'm gonna have to zoom out. Fit on screen. Size it down by holding shift and moving it. Okay, before I size it all the way down, enter. I'm gonna click on it with the eraser tool just to rasterize it and hit OK. Then I'm going to click on magic wand, and I'm going to click on the white, and you see the dancing ants are all over the white. So now I'm going to I'm going to right click, and then I'm going to click on layer via cut, and as you see, it created a new layer over here. So Now, let me see. Now all I'm going to do is click on that layer 1 and delete because I no longer need it. Okay, so as you see right there, that's what I have. So I'm going to right click on the layer for the Instagram logo, and I'm going to click on blending options, and then I'm going to click on color overlay. Okay, and I want it to be white. So click on that and it's white. So okay, now I'm going to go ahead and save it first, and then I'm going to click on edit and resize it into the size that I want it by clicking on free transform. So got it to the right size, and I'm just going to slide it over with the arrow, and that's where I wanted it right there. So let me do fit on screen, view fit on screen, so you guys can see it better, and hit enter. Okay, and I'm gonna slide it over a little bit and hit save once again. All right, then the next one is gonna be the blue one, and as you guys know, blue is for Facebook. So click on file, place embed, and find the Facebook logo. And I'm in a whole different folder than I needed to be in, so let me go back. Okay, got the Facebook logo. I'm gonna use this black one. Place and shift to resize. Okay, so shift to resize and move it to the place that I want it, and hit enter, and view, zoom in, and zoom in again. Okay, so I want this Facebook logo to be white. So the first thing I'm going to do is click on the eraser tool, and then I want to click on that so that I can rasterize it, and hit OK. Okay, so then I'm going to go up here and I'm going to click on the paint bucket tool, and then I'm going to click down here on the forefront color swatch, and I'm going to sample this blue right here and hit OK. And now I'm going to do the inside, the blue like that. And now I'm going to go back to the sample, and I'm going to click on it once again. I'm going to make it white and hit OK. So now I'm going to click on the black part, and now it's white. And I'm zoomed in. This Facebook logo was not the best quality, as you see. It kind of is distorted a little, but because it's going to be on a small business card, it's going to be okay. So I'm hit save. All right, so now I'm going to click on view and fit it on the screen once again. So as you see, it is coming along. Let me click and let you guys check out. This is what the other one looks like right there, so you can kind of see how I'm coming along. Okay, so the next one, I'm going to use this one for my web address, and this last one is going to be my email. So go ahead and click on file, place embed, and I'm going to take this. Let me see what I want. All right, so I'm going to just use this one right here with the www on it. And as you guys see, it's huge. So I'm going to click shift, resize it, bring it up here, resize it. Let me zoom in on it, view, zoom in, view, zoom in, and get it to where I need it. Move it over. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and hit enter. And then I'm going to go over to the eraser tool, click on that so that I can rasterize it, hit OK. And use the Magic Wand tool, click on the white, right click, and layer via cut. And as you see, it created a new layer just like it did before. Hit delete. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and hit save because I like to save, you know, you don't want to lose it by accident. So now I'm going to right click on that layer, and I am going to do blending options and overlay. And y'all should have it down a little bit by now. Have it down to where y'all kind of know what to do next. All of this, you know, the first step, and then the rest of them. I may not even talk about all of them, but right there you see it's white. Click OK and go ahead and save and fit on screen. And this last one is going to be my email. So I'm going to go and find, place, embed my email logo. Let me see. I'll probably use that. That's it. That's the email logo right there. Place. It's already has a clear background, so you don't have to worry about too much. So zoom in on it. And in Photoshop, you know, when you're working with stuff like this, you may have to zoom in quite a bit to get things where you want them. So go ahead and shift and drag the corner. All right, so I'm going to move it right here and hit enter. So I'm going to hit view. Well, first I'm going to hit save. Then I'm going to hit view, fit on screen. Okay, as you see, I'm almost done. Pretty much got it, you know, done. The next thing I do is type in everything. So I click on the type tool, and I just want to use, I don't want to use this same font I'm using for everything else. I just want to use a simple font. So you can choose whatever font you want, but I think I want to use Arial. Let me see. Okay, I'm going to use Arial. I'm going to just try Arial Bold for right now. So my YouTube channel is T-Shirt Chick at, not A, but at, and it's too big. So I'm going to put it down to, I guess, about 12 points and see what it does. At T-Shirt Chick TV. Okay, so I have it too big, so I'm going to go ahead and highlight this whole thing, and then I'm going to move it down to about 10 point and see if that fits. That's still a little big. Actually, it may fit. Let me see. Okay, still I'm going to move it down to about 9 point just to get it right. Okay, so move it over a little bit and file, save. Okay, now T-Shirt Chick is my name for, you know, you can find me at T-Shirt Chick on Instagram and Facebook also, T-Shirt Chick TV. So I'm going to hold down Alt to copy, and once it's copied, just slide it down into the correct place, and we're going to hold Alt and copy one more time for Facebook. Right there, and we're gonna hit save. All right, so my website, as you guys know, that I recently did my web page, I'm gonna go ahead and hit Alt and copy, and I gotta put the .com on here, T-Shirt Chick TV. So I click on the selection tool and go .com. Okay, and delete this @ symbol because, as y'all know, it's a website, and I'm going to put a period in front of that. As y'all know, it's a website, so it doesn't have the @ hit save, and it's a little bit big, so what I'm going to do is shrink it down one more time, shrink it down to 8 point just for the website to be able to fit on there. So go ahead and hit save. And now is my email address right here. And my email address is kind of long, y'all. So let me show y'all how I'm going to do it. So it's send Singer. And then I'm going to put the rest of it on the second line at T-Shirt Chick TV. .com. Okay, as you see, it is it's the spacing is not right on there. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and center it first. I actually need the character symbol. The spacing for the lines, I'm going to try 12. Okay, that might have got it, but now I'm going to try 11 and see what that does. Okay, so that's good enough right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit save. Okay, and as you guys see right here, I can't really see it on this yellow. So what I'm going to do is right click on, I'm gonna go back to the yellow, which is the 5th layer or the 4th layer. Let me find it. 4, let me make sure. Nope, it's number 5. Okay, so what I'm going to do is click on effects and the color overlay, and I'm going to change the color and make it darker. As you guys see that. And hit OK. You can see it better right there. It's kind of more of a golden yellow. Right here, as y'all see, that part is too long. Go ahead and hit OK first. And then go back to the text. And I'm going to go ahead and delete that part. And I'm going to put it right up here. Shift A. Okay, so it should all fit now. Should all fit now. So I'm going to put it in the right position. Alright, so, and I'm actually fix that line spacing a little bit more. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the text tool. I want it to be a little bit closer. So come back over here. And it's at 11. I'm going to put it at 10. And check it out. Let me see. I'm going to try 9 to see what that looks like. Alright. 9 is what I'm going to use. 9 is what I'm going to use right there. So I'm going to go ahead and hit save. Alright. And as you guys see, this right here on the right side, that's what their version looks like. Oh, I did forget one thing. As you see right here, my email logo. My email logo, I need to right click on it, blending options, color overlay, and go ahead and make it white. Like all the rest of them, hit OK. OK again, and use the selection tool to move that to where I need it to be. Let me bring it down slightly. Okay. Okay, and right here, I'm not really feeling this yellow that much. Not really feeling that yellow that much. I think I'm going to make that one purple. Let me see. So go down and find number, I think it's number 5. Yep. Go click on color overlay. Let me see what color I'm going to make it. I don't know what color I want to make it, y'all. Let me try. Okay, I'm going to just go with it like that. I'm going to just go with it like that. And hit OK. Go ahead and save it. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and hit view and take off the extra so you guys can check it out. So this right here is the final card. As you see, over here you can see what the card look like. And because green is my color, you know, that's like my branding color, the green. And in this one over here is black. So since I used the green, I couldn't use green over here because it wasn't going to look right. I can show you guys what it would look like using the green. If I did use the green, this is what it would look like right there, and it wouldn't come out right. So I'm just going to use that yellow right there, or that kind of yellow gold. Go ahead and save it. and I'm gonna click on it and let you guys check it out. Y'all can let me know what y'all think down below. You know, this is just a basic Photoshop tutorial. You can create your business card in Photoshop just, you know, by following these simple steps if you're interested in this one, or you can do a different one, whatever type you want. And I'm gonna show you guys the one I created first before this one. Okay, so right there, let me see, view, I'm gonna put fit on screen so y'all can see what they both look like. View, fit on screen. So I recreated the one that I did. As you see, it's a little bit different. Actually, let me see. Let me take the extras off. View extras. Okay. So these are the two that I created. They are pretty much a lot similar to each other. I actually think the second one came out looking better. That's the first one. That's the second one. Yeah, so that's it right there. And to be honest with y'all, after looking at this and checking it out, I'm not really feeling it. You know, I'm not really feeling it anymore. It looked real nice when I was looking at this version right here, but I'm not really feeling it. I mean, it looks okay, but I don't know. I don't know about it. So I am not even sure if I'm going to use this, or I may do some more tweaks, and I don't know. I may do some more tweaks to it and still use it. But whatever I decide, I will let you guys know. And I appreciate you guys watching. I got links below the video. Follow me on Instagram. You know, y'all see all my social media right here. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that. And I will see you guys in another video. Print Squad out.